Okay, this is just to provide an update for the template, the Zettelkasten note-taking method in my last video. Um, yeah, this is just to show an update that I did to it, just because this is a new system for me. I did have it set up in a different kind of way, but as I'm working on it, I've found different optimizations, and I'll probably continue to update as I go along. But if I do complete an update, I just wanted to share what I'm doing, just in case you want to implement it into your own system. It's there for you to know how, or if you've already downloaded the template, instead of downloading the entire template, you can just add this change to it if you like it. But yeah, so essentially what I do is I basically go on my phone to take the notes on books, and I find that I go into the books page itself and then go into the page for that book, and it opens up as full screen like this. And I used to take like draft notes, just regular notes here, and then I would arrange it. When I'm reviewing the notes, I would put it into the database. But I thought, since I'm more used to the system now, I'm like, why not just cut that step and just put it into the database itself? I did attempt to do that before in an earlier iteration of this, but I did make it too complicated to keep up with, so I figured I did simplify it this time around, and just put in whatever I definitely use repeatedly. And in my case, it's so when I'm on my cell phone and I'm reading this book, usually in hardcover or on the phone itself, I would just take notes, like copy and paste. This is essentially my highlights. But yeah, it's a little bit more manual. I know you can do it on Amazon, but I prefer it like this. And I think you can get like the service called Readwise, but that costs a lot of money, I believe. So why not just do the free version? So it is a little bit more manual, but it allows me to also, because it's manual, it allows me to think about things a little bit more. So that helps in that way. So I usually go in here, I plop the note in here, and I was writing the citations or the page numbers in here, but I hated having to constantly do PG dot whatever on my phone. So I made another like simple text column here, and then I can just indicate the page number, and that way later on I can just arrange it by page number so it appears as it as I would have come across it in the book, so in order of what was written in the book. So and then you have your usual tags and stuff, but I don't usually tag until after I'm done reading the book and I review it. But to set this up in all your pages, if this is how you would like to operate, if you would like to just go into the book and be able to write the notes right within the database itself, and you don't want to continuously bring the database in, you can modify the template for it, which I think I mentioned in my last book that, or sorry, my last video, that you can do more with the templates. I just use it at the time I was creating this template as like just for the icons, but this will be an example of what else you can do with it. So I would go into books. This is on the template page, so I'm just going to make that change here. What I had on my screen previously was just my notes, but this is the template that's shared, and I will probably put another link in the description. This is available for free for everyone. So I'm just going to make the change here. On the template here itself, you would do the three dots. Oops. See, don't make that mistake. I'm glad I made it on camera. So like, you don't just select the template, because then you will create a new page. I'm just gonna delete this. Instead, go here, right click the three dots, edit the template, and then we're gonna bring in a linked view of our book notes database into here. Linked, oops, book notes. And then I'm just going to use the views on the book notes itself. And then I'm actually going to add the property, new property, page numbers, because I don't have it here. Page next to the note, and I'm going to filter books by the new book page that you create, so it'll automatically populate. I'll show you an example of what I mean. So untitled, so it references this. So then I'm going to save this for everyone. That might not appear for you if you're working on your own private page for it. It's just because I'm working on the template that's shared with the public. So I've exited that screen, I made that change, and then if you go into your pages, you see that the change will not automatically implement. Um, so you will have to do manual uh, implementation of it, unfortunately. So if you just click the untitled template here, it should show up. So now it's just pulling in everything from your related to this book in here. And it's arranged accordingly. And then here, same thing. Unfortunately, you can't, if you do have multiple pages, that's the only drawback, but it's, oh, that you can't apply this template across multiple pages all at once. But if you have, I just wanted to say, if you have some text here, um, then that option will not appear, in which case you would just Control A to select text, Control X to cut it, and then press the backspace or delete button, and then you'll have the option available for you, and then you can click it, and it brings in your database, and then you click anywhere below, and then Control V to paste back your text if you already have some there. And there you go. That's the new database. Now, any new books you add will have that template automatically applied, I believe. So let's try it. Test, open. Yeah, so it shows up automatically. And then as you can write your notes in here, test 2 or test notes, and it'll automatically populate on the book notes page, and it shows up here. But I don't really look at this anymore. I just look at this section. Yeah, so hopefully that helps you. It's been updated now. Um, yeah, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave it in the comments below. Thank you. Bye.